Hi everybody. Hello. Hope everybody's well and waiting to come on. Hello. Hello, nice to see you all. Sorry I'm a bit late this evening, I nearly never made it. So I was busy, had my head in something, so I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. Anyway, great to see you, and I've been thinking about what we're going to talk about today and meditate with. So I've been walking the beach this afternoon. It's a local beach to us called Blue Anchor, and it's very refreshing, but I also felt that a lot of sadness in the air, and I've been feeling this for a while. And it's not only just each and every individual one of us, it's the whole Earth's exposure at the moment, going from an old phase to a new phase of being. And I wanted to just say a few things about that, my thoughts, and you may agree or disagree with them, but that's okay. And I got so many lovely comments, thank you so much. But I'm going to go on with what I was talking about. And I'm having a really bad hair day, so that's affecting me as well. I need my hair done. Anyway, back to serious business. Everybody is, or a lot of people are really feeling anxious and low and agitated, frustrated, can't get comfortable in their own body at the moment. And this is part of the transition to what we're trying to achieve on Earth, okay? So this is all of our old junk coming up, all of our third dimensional junk that we've been sat in this lifetime and previous lifetimes, but it's really coming to the fore now, and we're in a waxing moon at the moment, and the waxing moon is especially for intention, hopes and wishes. So that's a good thing to think about at this time before the full moon, which is on June the 5th, I believe. So I know it's alarming to feel how you're feeling, and it can sometimes be very uncomfortable, and sleep patterns can be all over the place. But we have to, as a species of humans, go through this, because it's worth going through it, because we've all agreed to this, and what we've agreed to is to take one plan out and bring another plan in simple terms. So it's like, what can I compare it to? It's like making a cake the way you've always made it, but tomorrow you're going to make it very differently. But the cake that we've been used to has been weighing us down, and the cake we're about to make is going to be so beautiful and different and momentous. So you see, this time now, the transition now, is really important that you dig deep in every feeling you're getting. So if you're feeling agitated or feeling upset or feeling sad or feeling unaware or feeling dizzy or spinny, it's because you need to look at something, number one. And number two, it's because we are all part of this massive ascension on our planet, which is going to be fantastic. And I had the delight today of being joined by that beautiful black man that's just died, George. And he was so humorous. He is so beautiful, and he's done his job. And now that may seem mad, and it may seem off the wall to many people listening, but he has done his job to bring the light and awareness into earth. And what does that mean? It means simply that he has raised the awareness of corruption. And now, I'm not a political being, I don't intend to be, I'm just telling you what he told me. So, but all I know is he's safe, he's fine, and he's actually got such a humour around him, it's magical. So I'm making no other statement than that. He joined me, and that's what he told me. So it was beautiful, but it was also very, very funny because he was trying to make us laugh. So that's another subject. So you see, he's done his bit and we're doing our bit, and everybody's bit is different. So as we weave the new web of our grid on Earth and we live in the web, it's a bit like a spider, you know, like when you get your duster out, or your feather duster, as I sometimes do in the cottage. We've got plenty of spiders here, and I go around with this long feather duster and I try not to damage the spiders, but they fall, don't they? And then what do? They reweave their web, so they have a new home. And that's just what we're doing on Earth now. So I'd like you to think of it that way. You are part of this tremendous reweaving of a beautiful web for our grids that surround our Earth and that we live within. So, because we all are an individual grid. Many of you may have heard that our bodies are called the blueprint. And that's, when you look at it from a spiritual aspect, what I see when I work with people is just a grid, and then you work to put the light back into the grid. So that's all we're doing for Earth. Well, it's a big job actually, so it's not all, it's a really big job. But that's why many of you are feeling anxious and frustrated and not knowing what's happening. And it's because we don't have to know what's happening. We just have to be in it and keep recentering yourself and accept what you're going through. And I know it's very difficult for some people, especially those who are in pain, because when this process happens on Earth, the pain often worsens. For example, I'm not usually ever in pain, but my back is in pain, and that's because I'm going through something that needs releasing out of that area in my body. So if you can try and possibly stick with it. Things that help: baths, salt baths, crystals, laughter, listening to music, and happy memories. Look, perhaps getting a photo album out and just looking back at the happy memories. And remember, we are all here many, many times on Earth. So we're just in this mode at the moment, but it's a good place to be. And we have chosen to be here at this time to help our Earth. So that's just what I wanted to say about the anxiety that everybody's going through. But I think that if we can stick with it and dig deep and accept the feeling or feelings that you're receiving in your body, in your mind, in your head, in your dreams, then there's always a reason behind it, and it's a good reason. It's never a bad reason. Okay, I hear many people say, oh, it's something bad happened in my dream. It's not that something bad happens. It's a clearing, okay? You may be clearing from your day's events. You may be clearing and have a really deep fear brought into your into your psyche. So nothing, it's not bad, okay? If you're good, it's good. Intent is everything. And the universe operates, I believe, and you don't have to believe it. You can believe what you want. This is just what I believe. I believe it runs on thought. So the more positive your thoughts, the more positive you receive. So, and that's what we're all about, positivity here, isn't it? Anyway, for those who don't know me, my name is Jane Fishlock. That's my working name. My married name is Hamblin. But as I built my structure on the name of Fishlock, I decided to keep the name of Fishlock going forward, because that's how people know me. And I've got not a problem with that, because my sons are named Fishlock and they're the greatest blessing in my life. So welcome every single one of you. I'd just like to say, Janine, I really enjoyed your talk. So I'll be looking at that again. So thank you for sharing your point of view with the world. So I think it's about time to start now. And as we're talking about the moon and the cycles of the moon and the intention, hopes and wishes. And did you know the sun represents all your outer life? So when you shine your light, but the moon represents all your inner life. So the inner emotions held deep down in your psyche. So there's a lot of work done in moon time. And I'm a bit of a moon baby. Not that I go and sit under the moon, but I do prefer that time of the day. I'm not an up with the lark girl. I'm a dozy girl in the morning. But I come alive sort of the later the evening. So you're usually either sun or moon, and I'm a moon baby. So maybe it's because I've had so much reflection to do in this life, I don't know. But it doesn't matter what you are, you're here to meditate. My meditations are a little different in that I talk most of the way through it. Because my voice is a tool that they bring through for healing. So all the vibration comes through my voice. And I can feel my team stepping really, really close into me right now. And so we're going to go on a journey. When you come to, those of you who come to my workshops, it is a bit different there because we spend a lot more time in deep contemplation. But this is not that time, and those people who come to my workshops come to do that, so to go deeper within themselves. So I was explaining to a beautiful lady today that it's not the same as the workshops I run or my home group, which is in Dunster. Well, I have two home groups actually, one in Dunster and one in Wales, and that's where we do deep teaching work. So this is a generic meditation, and it brings through a vast amount of love and a deepening awareness for you. So here we go. Get yourselves comfy. Put me on the side if you want and just listen, or carry on cooking the tea. The vibration will come through, whatever. And so we're here to step ourselves down into the harmony of the beautiful you, and to remember that you are beautiful. No matter what you think, when you come into the world, and no matter what you think of the world, no matter what you think other people think of you, you really are beautiful. Okay? And I want you to concentrate on that tonight and go into your inner beauty. So we're going, first of all, once you're ready to let go and breathe, I want to take you straight into the solar plexus. And the solar plexus is our powerhouse, our intuition, our knowing. And I want to deepen that knowing tonight. So some of you will feel, as this vibration comes in, you will feel a deepening and a heaviness on the solar plexus. Please do not be alarmed by this. Okay, it's a deepening. So if you don't want to deepen, just put that thought out and we'll just stay in a relaxed state. But if you do want to deepen, you will learn a lot, okay? You might not necessarily know it all tonight, but you will over the next few months. The knowledge and the deepening they've given you will come up in you, and you will start to react differently to situations. And by goodness, we really need that right now, don't we? We need to react in a different way, have a different attitude. And my mother always said I had attitude. And I laugh at that now because I thought I was a perfect teenager, perfectly awful, I expect. So let's deepen and let's go. And let's be with the rays of light. And there are 7 rays coming in tonight. And they're going to surround you. And so as you deepen into the awareness and let yourself drift, they will come around you like a searchlight, and they will move the plates within your existing grid, okay? So they will move them to a deepening awareness and knowledge and understanding. Now, you don't have to accept this, so it's up to you. I'll leave that to you. I can't tell you what to do. So you either want to accept it or not. And if not, just you're perfectly safe. All the work we do here tonight is protected and is with love. But for those of you who wish to dive deep, get it right in there and receive, okay? And lots of colour, lots of green is coming in as we do this. And lots of heart energy is coming into you. So if your heart starts to feel a bit achy or a bit funny, don't worry, it's all beautiful. Nice. And I believe the dragons are joining us tonight. And the dragons are a really ancient energy, and they are very, very powerful and so very loving, and very humorous as well. So let them come in so we can lighten your load at the same time as deepening. So I'm going to just stay here for a few minutes. And just let that energy deepen. And hi to all my French buddies as well. Veronique. And Anne and Liz. Vanilla. Now take a really deep breath. And this breath will expand your heart to almost, it may feel for some of you like a burst, okay, of energy, but it's strength, okay, because we're going to need more strength in our hearts. And that's as we receive the love. You have to have the strength to receive it, believe it or not, okay? So it's nothing to do with anything bad going on, and it's everything to do with everything good going on. And your heart is good, isn't it? It's very good. So just receive. Now you may have someone join you, either a member of your very own spiritual team, a light being, if you are ready to accept that, or a member of your family, okay? And when they join you, I would like you to look into their eyes and receive their love. And again, everything is safe. You might even feel excitement, but it's a loving, loving excitement. And don't forget, all of our ancestors bring us many beautiful gifts, and they have lived many lives. So while we're human on earth, and we basically don't remember most of our lives, they can bring in extra knowledge to help us on our pathway. So some of this will be downloaded to you at the same time. And you might feel a bit of a fizzy, sparkly energy around your third eye as this happens. So just go really deep into the self. It's all about the body feeling it tonight. And this exercise will take us to a better understanding of ourselves and an acceptance of where we are right now, because some people are unable to accept themselves. So it's very important, that word acceptance. So to accept where you are right now, even if it feels uncomfortable, is very, very important. And some of you will be feeling it on the back of the head. There's someone tonight who's got a really, really bad knee, so I'm sending to that, okay? I don't know who it is, and I don't need to know who it is, but I'm sending out to that, okay? Some of you will feel the build-up on the back of your head. It will be the lower part of your head at the back, and it will almost be like your head is pressed on a very firm pillow. And that's where they're holding us. They're holding us in love. And they're making us more comfortable so that we can develop and do the work we're here to do. And that doesn't matter what work you do. You can be a teacher, an artist, a body shop worker, a cleaner, an engineer, a managing director, whatever you are, it doesn't matter. We are working with you and your pathway tonight. It's very unique and very individual to you, and you might be surprised at what comes up in the next few weeks. And remember what I said earlier, time to let go of the old ways. And the new ways may be different, but they're better because they are for our developed world in the new light. So we've got to let go of some old things in order to allow the new light to come in and to cherish us and work with us in harmony for all, as well as you individually. And now I've got a racehorse coming in, well, plenty of racehorses actually, with a rider. And if you wish, I'd like to your chosen racehorse and see where it takes you. But be warned, it may pause and it may stop at the stalls or at a jump, or it may take a different route. But this is a teaching for the individual personality of you. And it's showing you where you should be at this time. So it will show you if you need to pause, or if you need to stop and stand still, or if you need to gallop forward. So go on the ride, enjoy it, even if you don't ride a horse. Enjoy this. I'll leave you for a few minutes. And accept the beautiful vibration and energy that is coming to you right now. And let it roll over and penetrate the whole surface of your energy field. Some of you will feel that it's quite magnetic, and that you will find you have deep pockets within it. So there may be pressure points coming in as this happens, like pressure points on the hips or the sacral or solar plexus or shoulders or even down into the arms. So everybody will receive differently because that's how it's meant to be. But we are working up now to a vortex of energy. Okay, so we're pulling the vortex into our meditation group tonight. And the vortex is building as I speak. And then it will come around the group and it will visit you all. So get ready to be spun. It may make you feel a bit woozy, I'm afraid, because when it happens to me, that's how I feel. But it's just amazing how it clears. Okay, so if you want to, that is, allow the vortex to come. If you don't, just say, I'm not interested in that, I just want to stay peaceful. Okay? And although the vortex is peaceful, it's very fast. So let it come in and let it vibrate its energy around you. And Creator of all time and space is with us right now and is bringing his thanks and gratitude. And source light is not of any, it's not male or female, it's just source light. It's the light that we all come from and go back to, and we have the presence of it here right now. So source light is giving gratitude and thanks to each and every one of you for all the great work that you're doing. Maybe you would like to give that back to them. It's up to you. But accept what they're bringing. And as this wave of the vortex comes in, it's a wave of transition, transmutation. Breathe as deep as you can in, and then blow it all out. So you're breathing in this energy of the vortex. So it's quite a thick energy. So it may make you feel different as you breathe it in down to your lungs. Okay, so definitely breathe it in. It really is worth it. Now let this energy really go into your heart. Feel it going in. Now I'll leave you with the racehorse. Some of you may even find out its name. I am told that the wings of Avalon are with us tonight. And the wings of Avalon spread their wisdom. So some of you might see them. Don't worry if you don't. It's just a different point of view and a different vision. But it's of Avalon as we knew it in ancient times. The magic and the majesty of that time. It's just coming in to build that magic and that majesty around who you are. Now it's time to clear the fear, so any fears that you have within you may enter your head now. And it's time to clear it. Time to seek deeper so that you rid yourself of this fear. It doesn't matter what your fear is, nobody knows. But just place it in the basket that's being presented to you now. And we'll certainly send that off for you. And replace it with something absolutely brand new. Not a fear, but a love. You may be fearing going into hospital, you may be fearing the past, you may be fearing the future. You may be fearing all sorts of things, but we don't want you to carry that. We just want you to be aligned with love, to carry and experience love in your heart and in your lives, and to grow through love. To grow through the existence that you were born with, the existence of love, pure love. But to go back to that in the adult body that you are now in, so we can regain the purity of before birth. What a gift that is. What a gift you are to this world. A very important gift, and one that graces this world with such opportunities. And you bring great opportunities and inspiration to others, whatever your job, whoever you are, whatever your size or age. You are a very, very important part of our earth, and you must remember that. Because as you remember that, you remember deep awareness in self. And that's what we're here for, to awaken each other and to awaken our world. So I want anybody who's feeling they're having a tough time, I want you to cherish the light that's coming in now. And as the light comes in, feel yourself lighten, even float. You're safe. And call your guardian angel in. Call them really close by your side to help you float and to keep you safe. And now we're going to take you to our very dear universal grid on which we live. And we're going to take you to the outer edge of it so that you can experience those who wish to view the outer planets. This is the time to do that. Those who wish to just work with the earth, that's fine. Just send love to the earth and surrounding our earth, and to all that are part of our earth, the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, everything that's part of our earth, everything that graces our earth. Let's send love to them. And for those of you who wish to experience the energy of another planet, turn around and seek out. Just seek out to the light, and you will be shown. And you will feel the vibration of another planet. And it's so beautiful because the whole consciousness is one. So why don't we get to know it? It's not just about little Earth. There's vast, vast universes out there, universes upon universes. And we're about to learn more. Only when you're ready, one step at a time, baby steps. There's nothing to fear. And it's tremendous that we can all join to each other and share our consciousness. For that is what is protecting not only our earth, but the earth of many others. And you are part of this great, big, beautiful puzzle. And we are all as important as one another. There is no one of little importance. We are all important. So let us just send to each other as we join in a group. And we join in a group for higher consciousness of the universes and beyond. As we pull in the love to each other and we wind in the infinity symbol all the way around our universes. Some of you may stop at one point and just really receive that vibration, because that's the vibration you know or you've loved before. It's really beautiful. And let's send love also to those who are suffering, to those who are especially in grief at the moment. We feel for you. We send you love, and we will do what we can to help. Grief is a very individual process. We cannot tell you how to do it. But please accept where you are. And where you are within the grief process is the right place to be. And try to embrace each step of the grief process. There is no easy way, I'm afraid. But please believe also that the person that you've lost is also experiencing great love where they are and sending that great love back to you. They understand. They understand where you are, and they love you. And they will always be around you with the love when you need it. And for our earth and the situations around the grief on our earth, we send that great love. And again, we send the thought of laying down the arms laying down the anger and the frustration. Understanding that love will conquer all if you allow it. And that anger, while it seeks and expels frustration for a short while, it's no comparison to love. So why not try it from a loving point of view, from the love in your heart, to engage that life on your earth, the earth that you live upon. And then anger won't be needed, will it? Oh, the unicorns are romping in now. And they're going round in circles. They're actually following the path of the infinity symbol. So for those of you of vision sight, you will have a real ball looking at this. But also notice the balls, the orbs that are coming off these unicorns and flowing into your auric field, the field that surrounds you. And the skies and the heavens are getting very blue and very purple. And they're getting ready to bring you back. And you may not want to come back. But you can bring the heartfelt experience with you. So come back with the love and the knowledge that you've gathered. Know that you will receive a blessing for giving the earth and the consciousness a blessing. Know that you are blessed for being who you are. And this is the most important thing to remember. Be who you're meant to be. Be yourself. Meet your own challenges, not the challenges of others. Carry a beautiful crystal mirror and look at it often to remind yourself how wonderful you are. And some of you may be laughing your heads off right now, and that's fine too. If I've created laughter, that's good. You should now be feeling as though you're coming back into the self, and really make sure you come totally back into the body so you ground correctly. And what does grounding mean? It just means feeling yourself and being very, very present on the earth. And know the more you're grounded, the higher you can reach. If you are ungrounded, it is dangerous. So be grounded, be present, be human, enjoy it. Live your life through the laughter and fun that you are, and find some beauty in it. Be the beautiful self, male, female, whatever. Be the beautiful self, for that is who you've come to be. And when people say to me, well, I'll be okay once I find out what I'm here for. Be okay now. You're fine now. You're where you're meant to be right now. Don't keep looking forward. Look now. Be now. Be present. Enjoy the magic. Take care. Be kind to one another. Be loving. And if you've had a row, go and say sorry. So you should be feeling back on your feet now. Wiggle your feet, your hands and your toes. Shake your shoulders. You should be really, really present. And if you're not, do not go out and drive. Go and get a glass of water. Sit down with the water. Eat some fruit or eat something sweet. get in the shower or a bath, or go out into the rain actually. It's great to have rain, isn't it? And walk on your grass if you've got some grass. If not, just go and wash your hands and face. Okay? You should be fine. You are beautiful. Take care of yourselves. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jane Fishlock. What am I today? I'm an inspirational speaker. I run meditation classes. I'm a teacher. I am a clairvoyant medium. I work with all the worlds. But I love working with you. And I'm offering 1-to-1 30-minute free appointments for healing online. So if you want one of these, just message me, okay? And you take care, won't you? And if I haven't replied to you and you've asked for an appointment, because sometimes my head goes out and I forget to contact people, or I don't finish the message that I've typed, just remind me, okay? It's okay to remind me. I won't be offended. So wishing you a beautiful week ahead. Be happy, know the love, be the love, and be the light. Love you guys. Take care. But for me, today, over and out. Bye-bye.